Hi guys, welcome to another video. This is one that I am really excited that I'm being able to make for you guys, and I am ready to open the box that's sitting right here next to me. As you know by clicking on the title, you know what it is, but I have no idea what's inside this box, but I'm really excited to get it open. As you can tell, I have all the pieces next to me that were once part of my MR762. And I will put that aside and we will open this box and let's get started. What do you know? It's a Palmetto State Armory. Thanks for the PSA, guys. So what do we have here? Well, let's take off the wrap. Wow. This is better than I expected. So, as you can tell, this is not a MR762 anymore. This is a HK M110A1. And those of you that know, this is part of the CSAS program, and this is the one that won. This is now called the SDMR, Squad Designated Marksman Rifle. It's in 308, and it is based off the HK417 or the MR762. So if you can see, the markings are really good. He did a great job. I'm really happy. So those of you will probably be asking who did it, and I will say Engage Armament. I'll leave a link below and you can contact them if you have any work. They do Cerakote, they do lasering, they do a lot of stuff. Actually, how I got in contact with them was through Tom Bostic of Tommy Built Tactical, and he actually said that these guys are awesome, and if Tommy Built says that, then they must be good. So I actually have been working on this project for a while, and I've had multiple parts coded by several guys. One of the other guys that's helped me tremendously his name is Andrew Kratz. He kind of works privately. He doesn't have his own business, but he really tried hard to match all the Rally 8000 parts. If you can, I mean, you can't really tell, but this used to be black. He coded a lot of the parts, and I'll get into that as we go. But I mean, there's been a lot of people that have helped me with this that have done an amazing job, and I couldn't be happier with it. So let's go ahead and start putting this thing together. Okay, so I'm going to put together the lower first, and as you can tell, this is different than a standard MR762 lower. This has the extended castle nut and the RAL 8000 buffer tube, even though it looks brown. So I'm going to probably put on the stock first. There's the stock. Okay. Next thing, I have so I have a bunch of bags of these parts, and they are conveniently labeled. I'm going to go ahead and put in this one, which is the buffer retainer. So something that's kind of frustrating but kind of cool about the HK series or the MR series is that they're all held in by pins, and the buffer retainer is no exception. So the buffer retainer is just this pin that'll go through this slot and the buffer retainer. Okay, so that's in. We can put in the buffer. So I'm going to put the buffer back in. And it's there. So next thing I'm going to do is the trigger guard. So here's the standard trigger guard. It's just a flat piece of metal. And then here is the trigger guard that's going to go on it. It's curved, and this is also one of the parts I had Cerakoted. This is actually a factory black part. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put in the safety. or I'm sorry, the trigger. So something that's kind of a pain is the safety selector is held in by, once again, pins. As you can see, the bottom of the safety selector, there's this pin, and there's one on the other side as well. When I was taking it apart, I actually broke one, and thanks to HK Parts, I was able to get a replacement. So we're going to put on the grip now, since we have the safety. So we're going to take this grip plug off, take a screw, and we're going to put in the detents. So now we're going to put on the magazine catch. Okay, so the mag catch is in. All that's left now is the bolt catch. Alright, so that is the lower of the M110A1. Now for the upper. And if you notice, this is a geissele HK MR762 rail. I had modified to look like the actual rail. You can actually see that it has some Cerakote over where the geissele markings are. But I think he did a pretty good job, and they're really not noticeable from distance. So we'll go ahead and put together the upper. First thing to do is the dust cover. So I think that's it, other than the accessories, so let's go ahead and put the uppers together. It looks pretty awesome. I am really happy with how everything turned out. Let's get the rest on and then we'll talk about it. Alright guys, there you have it. This is my M110A1 SDMR. I am really happy with it. I couldn't have done it by myself, obviously, but the people that helped me with it did an amazing job, and I am super excited and I'm really ready to shoot it. I'm only missing one part, as you guys know, and that is this part. I actually bought it in December, and hopefully I get it under a year. I don't know, we'll see, but this is it. Thank you guys, and I'll be posting soon on the results of the shooting test, so stick around and thank you.